Huh?
Yeah, I don't know what that is about. She had these pointy-ass titties. Look like they can poke an eye out. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Aaliyah, and for today's episode, we are testing out some of this podcast equipment that I got when I first started my YouTube channel, and I never got to use it because the format of YouTube that I thought I was going to be doing, I ended up doing something else. So now it's nice to finally have it. But today we're joined with
Watson.
I want to do just a nice conversational piece about a reflection of our school career. As you know, because you were there, I recently graduated college. Woo! And I have to say, by the time I was, ready to cross the stage, I honestly didn't care for it anymore. But, expectations versus reality. Mm-hmm. The shocking truth, the scam. But we won't get there yet. I want to talk about your time in the school system, starting with your elementary school.
Elementary. My dear, I'm glad I didn't get hit with that joke when I was in elementary school, by the way. Elementary, my dear Watson's like, oh God, if I got hit with that bull crap, I would have.
Are you kidding me?
I got hit with the Sherlock Holmes, but they didn't hit me with elementary until I was in high school, which I was grateful for. But I still hated to hear it.
I guess kids weren't talking about freaking Sherlock Holmes in elementary school, were they?
I'm talking about the teachers. My teachers were the main ones.
That's true. I guess. Dang, they didn't hit you with that in elementary school?
No.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
I didn't get introduced into the idea of Sherlock Holmes till later on. I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then I was like, why is everybody saying it now? That's mad annoying. It wasn't the, ha-ha, it's a joke type of annoying. It's the, ha-ha, please stop.
Do you remember any of the teachers you had in elementary school?
I think I can name all of them.
All right, there you go. Call them out.
Call them all out?
Yeah.
Do I have a problem with any one of these teachers? First, let me think about it. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. No. Hold on. I gotta think, because there was a lot of weird instances in elementary school. Okay. Starting off with pre-K. It's all the way to 5th grade. It's gonna be Miss Udis, Miss Singleton, Miss Gillum, Mrs. Walker, Mrs. Footman, and Mr. Gahalo.
Mr. Gahalo. I like that name. So, now, out of all those teachers, you know what I was going to say? I was going to say, fuck, marry, kill, go! But we won't do that.
Not tonight.
You got to do another episode for that. But I do want to ask, what was your best and worst memory with those teachers?
All of them?
No, who was your best teacher memory and who's your worst teacher memory?
No, I'm gonna get hit with oh, you're crazy as all hell. Cause my favorite moment was probably oh damn, I remember my worst one right off the back too. My favorite one was when I was in 4th grade, and I think I was in Miss Footman's class at the time, 4th grade teacher and whatnot, and it sounds crazy because it is really crazy. My favorite moment was probably towards the end of the year. We were I don't know what was happening exactly, but I think our test scores in math was just dropping, or some people weren't getting multiplication at the time. So as a punishment, or we did something stupid, or as a punishment, she took the whole class outside, and there was a little spot where we can just line up against the wall and just take turns about answering multiplication questions, right? Mind you, that the blazing sun was on 10 that day.
Wait, she took you outside to answer math question? Why are math teachers like Satan? What the fuck?
But you don't understand,
it wasn't that serious, at all.
No. I don't remember exactly the context, but I know that we were messing up something fierce. It was something bad. But she took us outside in the blazing hot sun, mind you, right? And if we wanted to get out of the sun, we had to answer correctly into the shade. I was like, because there was one side full of the sun, the other side full of the shade. I'm not going to fake on you. it got my multiplications down. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I was left
That's
and right.
called trauma solutions, bro.
Shoot, I might need more of it. But it's funny enough. That's my favorite memory. That was a good time for me. I didn't like the sun.
I thought you were talking about your worst memory.
No.
This whole time.
No. This was like literally my favorite memory. And like, cause I'm not gonna lie, I think I really do like the army setting.
I was just about to say, this sounds exactly why you signed up for basic training. You low-key a masochist, bro.
Not the reason, but yeah, you know.
We know.
But yeah, that was literally my favorite time. Like, cause like it was like a group thing. Even though we weren't like, it wouldn't take. No, actually, it took all of us. If we didn't, it took all of us until everybody got the answer right for us to get back inside the classroom.
Oh no!
That took us about a good. I feel like.
Which teacher was this?
Miss Footman.
Miss Footman.
Yeah.
It's always the ones with she just sounds like she mean, you know. Bro, like there's teachers that sound like they have like their last name just sound mean.
No, I get it. She was actually really nice.
Which subject of math?
It was just the basics.
Damn.
The multiplications and whatnot. It's funny because like she's actually really nice. She's very compassionate. She's very passionate about her job and like teaching kids and whatnot. She wanted to get it through our skulls, and she would not let things slide. She was like having, the black mothers on TV shows. That's basically what she was like.
She'd be like, "I'm disappointed in you." Like, damn, that hurt. No.
More like no. She. No. She might physically hit you with something, dog.
Physically hit you?
Yeah, I think what was his name?
Calling CPS.
I think the dude's name was Kevin. She would take off her shoe and throw her shoe at him, and because he would either be going to sleep or saying something that he wasn't supposed to, or it was her shoe or a book, and I was like, oh damn,
Jesus Christ.
I'd be waiting for the days for him to do it too, because like when he came to the classroom, things were getting fun.
So that was your best. What was your worst?
The next year afterwards, towards the end of the year. I lost my school privilege. I lost my the end of week activities because I'm not proud of my 5th grade. I'm not proud of my younger me at all. But because damn, is this where I get canceled?
What did you do?
Okay, hear me out, right? At the time, dang, hold on.
Is it gonna be really bad?
It might be.
What did you do?
No, okay. Hear me out. What I did to lose my school privileges or my end of week's activities, that itself wasn't bad. So what happened was there was this dude in my class, right? And at the time, everybody was saying, "Oh, we go out." I was like, "No, we do not go out and whatnot," right? And whatchamacallit, at one point, we were in the lunch line, and he walked right past me. I jerked back. Mr. Gahalo saw me. I was like, he pulled me to the side and was like, just because of that, you're not gonna do the end of week activities. I was like, I wasn't crying, but I was crying mad.
So, he passed you, and then you kind of like.
Yeah, no, yeah. He he walked up next to me, and then I just went, and then like he saw me, was like. Cause he thought I was I was being homophobic at the time. I'm not gonna fake. I low key was, but
in your brain.
Yeah, because it was
What
a
year
whole
was
thing.
this around?
2010.
2010.
2010.
Shit, that era was just crazy, bro.
But I was in an all black school. I'm sorry, bro. The connotation of like being anywhere near that was prevalent in the schools, not in the school system, but around the classmates, and low-key was. But at the same time, that's not the reason I jerked back. He surprised the hell out of me. He came out of nowhere. But I was like, damn, bro, I lost everything today. It was... Bro, I was on the honor roll that year, too. That hurt my soul. Because, like, man.
So, your best moments was standing outside in the heat answering math questions. And your worst moment was being accused of being homophobic?
Yeah. Damn.
And this is elementary school. Wow.
Damn, wait. There's a lot of crap I did wrong. Damn. I'm going to stick with my 2 answers for goddamn.
I think I remember all my teachers. So my 1st grade teacher was Miss Cooper, who mysteriously like disappeared after a couple months, and then it got replaced with Miss LaFlavor, and she was there for the rest of the time, and no explanation. Second grade was Miss Little. Third grade was Mr. Smith. Fourth grade was Miss Joseph. Fifth grade was Miss Thomas, I believe. And then I believe fourth grade year was the year where we got introduced to like 3 teachers per day. Because for me, kindergarten through third grade was inside the main building. Fourth grade through fifth grade was in a whole nother building. Yeah.
What the heck?
And in this building, you would have, like, it was, like, a bunch of classes on each side. But you would have a homeroom teacher, a person who taught English, and a person who taught, like, writing. Or, it was science and writing. So your homeroom taught you English and math, and then you had a science class and a writing class. Yeah, so for my writing teacher, her name was Miss King, and Mr. Nemeth was my writing class. Mr. Nemeth is the class where I saw The Labyrinth for the first time and became infatuated with men tights.
So, wait, what was your elementary school again?
Park Lakes.
Park Lakes. Who was your favorite?
My favorite teacher. They were all kind of good.
But you gotta choose one.
My favorite teacher was...
Who's the lucky bachelor? We want to know.
I'm gonna say Miss Little.
Miss Little?
Yeah.
Why was she your favorite?
She, I guess this is like my first time seeing like the teachers, I guess. She never fit the look of like a regular teacher. Like she was very tall and she wore like very nice clothes. What?
All your other teachers are wearing like, they're very short and they were trash.
Like teachers, like, I guess she was the first teacher that had that, like, black mom feel. You know what it is. Like, they're not, like, your average teacher. Like, they feel, like, a little bit more personal than, you know, here's a test. Like, that was the class where I got put into those islands for talking too much. And my worst teacher was Miss Thomas, bro. Like, I'm talking about... Josh had her, too. Lady tried to suspend someone for saying bless you.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know what that is about. She had these pointy-ass titties. Looked like they can poke an eye out.
I know.
She was very, like, strict. She seemed like a teacher right out of a, like, comic book.
Are you talking about, like, Matilda?
Yeah, like,
Oof.
She was very tall. She had a long dress. Like, those pointy things. The glasses. Like, the whole look looked like...
I didn't need to keep on remembering that her things were just...
But, you know, she gave you, like, a black grandma vibe. It's kind of just like, yo, you need to kind of, you know, freshen up your teaching style. But also just like, I have to respect you, you know?
I felt that.
Let me see.
I'm not gonna lie. The main thing that I miss about my elementary school was probably the food. Because for some reason, right after... No, not even right after. It was like 5th grade year when they started changing the recipes on everything. My milk... No! Can I just talk about...
It was elementary school where they started doing something.
Because I'm really confused about this, right? For like 1st to probably 4th grade, my meals were pretty decent. And I had pink milk. My strawberry milk. I was looking forward to that milk every single day. They got rid of it one year. The next year they brought it back, but it tasted like...
people started getting sick. I remember the strawberry milk specifically, they had to take it back out again because people were drinking it and throwing up.
Bro, it was disgusting.
Oh my gosh. And then that's the same time when Josh decided to be a pescatarian. Because it was like the mad cow disease was going on. Like, it was getting weird.
Bro, it was... They changed the recipes on everything. My chicken nuggets don't even taste... No, we lost chicken nuggets for some odd reason. Like, I think as soon as I left from elementary, went to middle school, I didn't see chicken nuggets for a solid minute. Until, like, maybe the end of my 8th grade year. I was upset. Bro, my lunch... I used to eat lunch, bro. And then they just...
Then they started getting worse and went... Like, school lunch was the worst. They had, okay, did you ever get the breakfast? They had those little, like, biscuits, and it was so hard and, like, covered in powder.
I remember eating the breakfast, and I was like, damn, let me eat here every morning from now on, because they used to, I'm not going to keep on faking, like, school lunch was always terrible. Elementary, like, for kindergarten to 4th grade, they were hitting, they were smacking. 5th grade is when they started getting wonky. 6th grade, I was just like, I want to quit on the school system.
I know, the one thing that never failed was juice. Any bag of juice, you drinking that?
I mean, not the lemonade, but the grape. Oh,
yeah, lemonade.
Yeah.
When do you have lemonade?
The little lemonade in the bag?
I never had no bag lemonade. I had that blue juice.
You had blue?
You didn't have the blue juice?
I had grape and lemonade.
I had grape. I remember apple juice, orange juice, and the blue juice. And then there's like a brown juice. I think it was like pear or something.
Brown? Hold on.
It tastes like vegetable juice or something.
I don't know.
It was like a grapefruit, pear. It tastes like a cocktail of juices.
No.
I remember elementary school being, like, fun for me. We had music, we had art, and then I remember the exact moment in middle school where all of that was taken away. I'm like, what? Like, the art programs and the music programs all taken away.
I remember. Those are good times. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think I grew up on the generation when things literally started getting taken away. Oh, well, for us, I guess.
Taken away or, like, literally changed to something different.
Bro, because, like, I remember my peak times were probably before 4th grade. 4th or 5th grade. Because, like, I remember being in the portables in 3rd grade, because that's where all the 3rd grade classes were taking place. Mm. And, I remember doing music class in 3rd grade. I also remember, doing the portables in Spanish class. I remember in PE, oh my gosh. I remember when I played kickball for the first time, I was like, damn, I can kick pretty dang hard. I feel proud of me. I couldn't run, but I could kick pretty damn hard.
Kickball was so much fun. Did you do AR books?
AR books? Yes.
Okay, I swear to God, reading was actually fun back then.
I still didn't really read.
Reading was so much fun, or just learning was fun, because there was, like, pizza parties, or, like, just privileges for learning. And then they took all that away.
Right.
Like, we had AR books where, what's it called? Accelerated reader.
Accelerated reading? Yeah.
So you would read, like, Percy Jackson or something. Probably not that advanced in elementary school, but...
Probably somewhere middle or high school.
That was in middle school. You would read, like, Clifford the Big Red Dog, and then it'll be like, who owns Clifford? And then it'll be like, Emily. And then you get points, and then they'll, I think they sorted it by class or by school. But it was really cool. I think there's another thing called Go Mad and Free Rice. Like, there's a bunch of educational games that made it fun.
I remember Free Rice. I think I was doing Free Rice around, like, 4th grade, was it?
Yeah,
I did it around 4th grade because of I think that around that time was when the earthquake in Haiti happened, and they said if you did the certain amount or if you got the more you did, the more rice would go to Haiti. And I was like, oh, bet I was I was going through all the questions. I think I had 1,000 something for some reason. I think at the time my parents were over there too, and that's the reason why. That was kind of the main reason I was doing it. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my people the rice, the rice they need." Mm-mm. But
Haiti, eat it on me.
But I remember doing was it accelerator reader where we did all the questions and whatnot?
Yeah.
I remember doing it. I remember like failing at certain books, but then I also remember passing on certain books because I was like, "Damn, these books are really interesting. Yeah, I like these books. I actually read through these." And the other ones, I was like, I barely read them, but I still was answering questions. So.
Did you go to the Scholastic Book Fair?
I did, but I don't think I got any book that actually. I don't think I have any of those books right now. I probably bought one time.
I cannot tell you where that Diary of the Would-Be Kid series is in my house. I think I got it there, and a couple other books, and like pens and like bookmarks, but like things to make it fun. We don't have that anymore.
I remember when they took away library class. My library class was either about...
I had one too.
It was either us reading or
checking out books.
Not even just that. it was just like us learning how to use computers.
Mm.
I remember what was it? We were doing something with
That dude and his robot. Did you see him? It was like brain something. It was a guy in like an orange robot.
I know.
His name was Josh. I think his name was Josh or something.
I think I remember that one too.
He had like orange hair.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like a Futurama guy.
Like Fry?
Yeah.
Mm.
I will show you later.
Yeah, but
What did you learn on the computers?
I was no. I was like I was about to get back to like, you know what I was doing, but what you gonna call it? But what was it? Oh, I was learning I was making, what was that thing? What are they called? The slideshow. I was making slideshows. I was working with special effects and everything on the computers. They were really fun to do and everything, but I haven't seen it being done probably. I think I lost it maybe sometime around 3rd or 4th grade. I swear to gosh, we lost music. Art was dying. That class would die too, even though we still had the laptops.
I don't understand that because
Did it die? Oh no, it didn't. Never mind.
they took away art and music and put like computer class. Like for me, like we had like civics.
That's so nice that they replaced your classes. They just took them away. I don't know how we were cycling through them, but we had Spanish or PE. Nothing else.
That's so sad.
I don't remember. I barely remember art class. If we had art class, I don't remember art class in 5th grade very well, but I feel like I remember seeing art class there. So yeah.
So, how was middle school for you?
Middle school?
Mm-hmm.
That's when depression actually started hitting.
Ooh, same.
Because after like elementary school and whatnot, I was already accustomed to like having people around me all the time, and eventually we would just click.
Mm.
But in middle school, the difference was that I wasn't always with the same people all the time. We were in the same class all year, but we weren't always together. I think I was in a class with people that were older than me for the most part for like a whole day, and
Sad.
that was all 6th grade year, and oh yeah, no, actually 6th grade year was actually pretty much like elementary school, but it wasn't until like 7th, 8th grade that I didn't like have people to talk to. Like, people were still being quote unquote cool with me, but at the same time, I didn't have like a friends group or a circle like you did. I knew people. People saw me. We would say, "Yeah, what's up?" We'll dap up, but then we keep it pushing. They had friend groups. I was just like out of everybody because like I think I had anxiety, too much anxiety. I was nervous to talk to people.
Would you say you weren't supported?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I think I only remember having like 1 or 2 friends before they just started becoming splinter cells. Like they started splitting off with other people. You know what? Yeah, the only person I would really qualify as a friend at the time would probably be Vern. Vern would probably be the only person I consider as a friend. Other than that, like I really didn't have that much friends at school.
Now you have me, and we can be friends forever. As you know, you've probably seen you've seen all of my middle school life.
I don't think I've seen all of it.
You've seen most of it.
2014, I guess. Ooh, I was just about to get into high school, I swear to God.
Do you have any thoughts?
About your middle school?
Yeah, or what's it called? Do you have any conclusions about my middle school to now growth?
Oh, to now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy as heck. What I've seen was that it looked like you were actually living like like a TV kid, like a not a TV kid, like a TV show kid, like well, now you're watching us on Disney Channel, like type of experience, like because it looked like you having hell of a good time, like back in middle school and whatnot.
That's that YouTube in Victoria through.
Mm-hmm.
That YouTube Nickelodeon brain set.
But like, I would hope you have changed. I hope you're not just keeping it secret. But yeah, I see a difference, cause like you ain't as cringy.
Cringy? I was a child.
I don't care.
Children should be cringy, at least a moment in their life. They should be cringy. That's what growing up is.
Not you trying to defend your actions like
If
this.
you don't look back at yourself and so you'd be like, wow, that was cringe. That means you haven't grown.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't have any video. I don't really have videos of me being younger. That's sad.
Well, now, when you get older, you will.
I mean, this isn't...
Yes, it does. Because you're going to be like, dang, I was a cringy man in my 20s when you're like 35 or something.
35?
I don't know.
You want to go for like 13 years from now? Gosh, dang.
I'm going to record you forever.
Alright.
You're going to have highlights of everything.
But it actually looked like you had a nice middle school. It'd probably been nice to meet you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't have.
You and your hooligans.
I had a fun time. I mean, that's literally where we created the anime club. You saw Mr. Castillo. He was in the Harlem Shake video. Let us do it in the classroom. I was doing SGA. I swear to God, SGA middle school was 100 times better than SGA high school. So lame. Middle school, we literally were going on field trips. We were like setting up events. I don't know if it's just like a funding difference, but it was like I felt way more responsible as a middle schooler than when I went to high school. We were doing morning announcements. Like, we had to do elections. Like, it was the whole thing. We did like the... You saw the pictures of the conventions where all the schools got together and then they talked about how to improve their schools and icebreakers. I just really like getting to know people. So that was like, I guess, my polishing moments in my career.
I don't think I even joined an after-school program or a program at all like that.
Do you have middle school regrets?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Going to William Dandy.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I think if I'm looking at it now, right? If I went back in time, or if I even went back in time to my younger body, not older, but if I went back in time to my younger body, I would just look at it like I don't really have to do my choices anymore because I don't really care. I don't like the turnouts of like my future self, like future stuff I was gonna do. So like if I changed anything, it wouldn't really matter because I don't really know that many people. I wouldn't really care. So like me switching schools, say if I switched schools from my middle school, if I was in the past, if I asked my mom, that would have been fine because I really wouldn't regret. I didn't meet anybody that I want to say like, oh, I needed this person in my life. I care for this person in my life. So it's like, I'll probably go ahead and switch schools if I had the opportunity.
What was missing from William Dandy that you're just like, if this school had it, I'm jumping over there?
Safety. I was tired of like getting close. I was close to fight. If I didn't know how to slap box or defend myself back then, I was getting myself dropped. Sure, I was still getting dropped. Huh?
What happened?
There were fights almost every other day of the week. Sixth grade years, I was hearing that, oh yeah, it's sixth graders versus the eighth graders. I'm sorry, what?
Was your middle school inappropriate?
Inappropriate?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yes.
Did you have like slap ass day?
I think we had everything.
So disgusting.
Oh my, bro.
Middle school, I mean not middle school, elementary school.
Slap ass?
Yeah, slap ass.
I heard it was grab ass because they were grabbing the shit out of my ass. Like I remember this one girl, she did.
They were slapping and grabbing anything that jiggled,
bro. And then I think this is the funniest one, right? In 7th grade, I was dying to myself because I heard the story, what was going on as it was being discussed. So, I think it was early in the morning. I was probably in my first period class, and or some lady's class, and this girl was trying to explain to her why her boob was bleeding. Cause you know what type of day it was.
Oh my god!
And I think her fingernails dug into her right one, if I remember correctly, or her left one. I can't really remember. There's only two of them. And whatchamacallit, she was trying to explain to the teacher, the teacher saw it and was like, she was trying to explain to her. The teacher was like stunned. She was baffled, like, what?
I know teachers hear some wild shit. Okay, so I'm glad now we live in an age of, like, we're kind of the adults now. Mm-hmm. So there's a bunch of teachers on TikTok that are, like, sitting down, like, they'll have the camera on themselves, and the student will be walking up like, I'm not friends with Alicia anymore. She ugly. And be like, whoa, what happened?
Bro.
This the drama from just being a kid is just so stupid.
I think I think that was one of the very few perks I went in Dandy. Most, if not all, the teachers there were really cool. I think, yeah, most of all the teachers were pretty cool. There were probably a few of them that were just like, what was her name? Miss Coleman? Damn, I'm about to name drop everybody. Was it Coleman? I don't remember. But she was a Jamaican teacher, right? I think she was my, not 6th grade, 7th grade. 7th grade? I think that was 7th grade. She was my 7th grade math teacher. I let her down. I'm not gonna fake.
Dang.
Cause like my first semester there, I dropped an A. I was like, oh yeah, that's Watson right there. That's me. Cause I'm good at math. And then life hit, and then my grades dropped. Like from an A to a D, and I was like, God damn.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
At home.
Home. Bro, let me raise you, bro.
Stop.
You trying to get straight A's.
Bro. And it was like after I dropped that D, I was like, damn, wait a minute, whoa, we gotta at least raise it up. Cause I think that was one of the last report cards that my mom saw before I started dropping. I dropped a C in that class the next two. Cause it was just difficult at that point. I was like, it wasn't just life, it was just
what grade
difficult.
are we in now?
That was still 7th grade.
7th grade.
Yeah. She was hard on us. She was very strict. I thought she was just being evil to be evil, but she was just being very hard on us so we can actually get the work done. She was actually a really cool teacher. All my teachers are pretty much like that, and I think that's why I liked her at the end of the year. But during the year, I was like, oh my, I don't want to go to her. Because her class felt like hours were passing. I was looking at the clock like, when is this class going to end? We still have a whole nother hour? Oh
no,
my
I've been there.
God.
I've totally been there.
And it wasn't even block schedule. So it was every day. Every day, my last period will be the longest period of my life. I was waiting for it to end.
But
who was your favorite teacher in middle school?
Middle school, I have to say Mr. Castillo, for obvious reasons. I mean, the man really liked doing his thing. He was the sponsor because we did the anime club, me and Deja made anime club in our 7th grade year. He was the sponsor for our club, so that means we got to host it in his classroom. He let us do the Harlem Shake video, which is still on YouTube, by the way. I may tag it down below. We did the Harlem Shake video. I remember watching this horror movie in his room. He was just an all-around, like, good teacher. I hope he's doing well. But
you can find him on Facebook.
Probably. I'm going to find you, Mr. Castillo. We can have a drink or something.
Oh, because now you can.
I'm old enough now. But my worst teacher, let me tell you. I don't fuck around. I mean business. You come to me, you mess with big A right here, and you about to get slayed. But I did have a bad incident with a teacher, like in I want to say this was 7th grade, and it was English, and it was this teacher named Miss Castro, and I'm talking about, she must have been going to like menopause or something, because she was like angry and her classroom was freezing. I'm talking about, it felt like child abuse freezing. Like we were just locked in. I'm talking about shivering, shaking, I can't pay attention.
Up in the cellar, bro?
Yeah. So I'm just like, she's so mean. I think one day we had, what's it called? I guess she wasn't in one day and then someone else filled in for her, and it was Miss Williams. And I'm talking about, the different treatment was just 1,000% different. So I took it upon myself to make a petition so we can switch our whole 7th grade English honors class for the teacher, for Miss Williams instead of Miss Castro. And I got 3 pages of petitions, and I gave it to the principal, and we switched classes.
You were leading rebellions back then too, dog? Oh my gosh. I could never.
Hey.
I could never.
And then another time, because I guess once you... I guess I could say I was smart.
Mm-mm.
But I did high school classes in middle school. So one of the credits that I got in middle school was my Spanish credit. So a lot of people had to do Spanish in high school, but I did in middle school. And I don't know, like, they were bullying the Spanish teacher, bro, like, for real. They stole her phone. But she was also being crazy. Like, she was not being fair. So she didn't like me because I was hanging around the people that she didn't like. Right? I didn't have beef with her. She had beef with me. Like, I don't know. I was just trying to do my thing, get my grades, right? So, I had, like, was it a D in the class? And then, it was a parent-teacher conference. And then she's sitting in front of my mom. And then, tell me why I'm supposed to be the problem child. But she passed over the roster so I can point out my name.
Wait, what?
She said, find your name, but was already telling my mom bad things. So if I was such a problem student, you would know, you would be having nightmares about me. You would be dreading the moment of coming into class. You'll be shaking at the knees as soon as the bell rings, right? So I told my mom, I was like, ma'am, I said, excuse me, first of all, because she was talking mad shit. I said, first of all, if I was such a problem child, you would know my name. And my mom's like, whoa. Like, she clocked that because she knew of problem children. Like, she's seen them. You will come in and you'll hear them yelling, hey, Joel, they'll be yelling. The students say, well, if I was such a hard time, you would know, So then my mom put her in her place. And I think she either got replaced, the students bullied her into quitting, or she just naturally left.
You know what's funny?
What?
You just reminded me of a complete opposite, or like a situation that popped up.
What?
Back in elementary school, 5th grade. Damn, I almost forgot about this memory too. So, back in 5th grade, I was getting quote unquote bullied. I say quote unquote because it wasn't like your stereotypical bullying. It's on like a light switch. It'll turn on then turn back off. So basically, what happened was that. So I can laugh at it now, but back then I was mad as hell.
Why?
Because this person that was supposed to be my friend, acquaintance, person I'm cool with, right? He's supposed to be somebody I'm cool with, right? Along with another. Nah, hell with that, bro. So, whatchamacallit? So, Tom and Chelsea. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not dropping full names. But if you know me, you already know which ones I'm talking about.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
But whatchamacallit? Tom and Chelsea, right? They were passing around this note, or I think it was something that Tom was writing. Dude was insulting Haitians. Him being half Haitian himself.
Okay, coon.
And Chelsea's also Haitian. We dropping ethnicity out here too. Whatchamacallit? He was talking mad crap about Haitians, and I think he passed it to Chelsea. And Chelsea knew the truth. It hurt my soul because I didn't think I was on that bad of a side on Chelsea. Because although I was being bullied, I would still get my licks in too when I could, right? But I didn't bother this girl. Barely. I think I made fun of the little thing under her chin. I think she had a mole under her chin at the time, but that's the main thing I'll joke about. But I didn't think. But the thing was, I didn't think I was that bad of a side with her. So like, hear me out, right? That note was found out and it was brought into my guidance counselor, right? I'm sitting here because I'm thinking like, oh, they must need me because I'm probably a witness to it because I was there. I was paying attention to the note passing and whatnot. I was like, okay, bet. I find out that the blame went straight to me.
How?
And then, no, I'm sorry. The worst part was, right? I was by the classroom because by that we just talked about it and then we went back to our classroom and the guidance counselor walked us back. Chelsea to my face and to the guidance counselor herself was like, yeah, Watson did it. Like, what do you mean? Chelsea. Bro. It was kind of messed up.
That's crazy.
No, it's not even over with because at the end of the day, my mom came to pick me up and my guidance counselor told my mom that I wrote this note, gave her the note. and said, yeah, this was all him. I was like, no, it wasn't. I told you it wasn't me. My mom neither agreed or disagreed with what I said. She just didn't talk to me. I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't do anything. This is the one. If I'm going to get blamed for something, maybe it be something I actually did. I did a lot of things messed up that year, but please.
That's crazy.
That hurt my soul that day. I was like, damn. But we never talked about it. So I was like, but I'm not going to fake.
At least you didn't get, like, in trouble, really.
I don't know. At the time, I was thinking about crying, dog. No, I hate being blamed for things I didn't do. On my name? On my name?
Hey.
Bro.
Your haters are your motivators.
No, she almost got slid upon. Like
Not slid upon, Jesus.
Nah, but whatchamacallit, last time I saw Chelsea, she wasn't actually in the army. So she was cool. She's still cool people. She isn't. Yeah, she blamed me for that, but she's still cool people. She's better now. Like last time I saw her, we were cool with it. She was funny.
Once a liar, always a liar.
I hope she's doing all right and hope she's passing the PT test.
There you go. Positive energy into the air for Chelsea and Tom.
Huh? Oh no, it all goes to Chelsea.
I take my positive energy back, Tom.
No offense, Tom. Please don't come after me.
I remember some moments in 5th grade. One of my most embarrassing moments was one of the times that I peed my pants.
One
of the times.
Oh, please.
But this time, it was, I think I could be calling CPS because I feel like you shouldn't tell a child not to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that happened to you too.
Oh my gosh, bro. I was in the portables. It was after school, so it wasn't even like during school. It was after school. And I'm like, I had to go to the bathroom. Then by the time I'm like, I'm about to leave your class, so he's like, fine, go. And then as soon as I walk out, I pee myself. And then I start crying. And the security guard was like, my friend. So he was like, anyone who laughs at you, tell me who they are so I can write them up and get them kicked out. And I was like, thank you, sir. But I was so sad because I was just like, dang.
Wait, why didn't he let you use the bathroom?
Fuck the teacher control. As if they don't have the same bladders. Like, what?
You want to know something funny?
What?
This didn't happen to me. Not my story. But I heard it through the grapevine. Because you know how middle school word gets around. But this substitute that used to be like a teacher assistant. She was like a teacher assistant right before she became a substitute. She was she was assisting that class in particular, right? Mm-hmm. And for that day, she was a substitute, right? It was funny because I didn't think it was possible, but she was accused of racism.
Ooh.
She's white.
Ooh.
All black school. All black class. She would let mostly black. My class is all black. Whatever. But whatchamacallit? There was a time frame, like there was a day where she just didn't let any black student go to the classroom. Oh, not a classroom, to the bathroom.
Stop it.
But then she would, as soon as a white kid asked, she was like, "Yeah, you can go ahead." And everybody was looking at her like, "Bro, what? She said she needs to use the bathroom forever." And it got to the point where they was like, "No, don't worry about it. I'll open the door for you. Don't even worry about it. I'll open the door for you if you leave. If you gotta use the bathroom." It went to that point, and then we never saw her again.
Who opened? Wait, what?
No, a student was like, "Yeah, no, don't even worry about it. We'll open the door for you when you come back." Cause like the classroom was like, yeah,
okay,
yeah, the classroom was like, yeah, we'll open the door for you if you gotta use the bathroom when you come back. The teacher was the substitute teacher was completely against it, but like
why even work as a teacher? Same thing with nurses too. Like, why work in a job where you know you should just be generally nice to everyone, especially when you're around kids?
Damn, I can start thinking. I'm starting to, like, all the memories are coming back to me. It's like, damn, I'm not even getting on to the part where like where the school system is actually messed up at. I'm just more like reliving my childhood and like.
We can do another the school system is messed up video.
Yeah, but
this is a nice reflection about our memories.
I think There's a lot of I think I peed my pants too. I'm not gonna lie. Back in first grade.
Woo!
I ain't gonna make you feel alone on this one. I peed my pants back in first grade. I
was like double digits, but okay. I'm sorry.
Hey, man. We both peed on elementary school, man.
Pee gang.
Pee gang. But whatchamacallit?
Merch in the description.
No. Whatchamacallit? I don't remember why I peed my pants, actually. I remember I was sitting at the table, and I was like, oh, damn it.
You were just sitting?
I was sitting like, oh my gosh, no way. And I'm like, the funny thing is, I didn't leave the classroom. I didn't leave. I was sitting.
You were just sitting?
I had a jacket, and I covered myself and hoped for the best. You want to know what's even worse?
What?
It didn't even hit 12 yet.
What? Did you
day.
that the whole day?
I was in it the whole day.
Oh,
Did not say a word.
Little pee butt? Oh my gosh. You poor baby.
I thought we were in this together,
I mean, that's not the first time I peed my pants.
Yeah, man.
In my school's career. I peed my pants one time because I was walking home, and I got off the bus and I really had to pee. Because, as soon as 2:30 the bell rings, you don't got time to use the bathroom. You better get on the bus. I went to school far away. So I need it. To get on the bus. I was walking home, and then there's a moment where you just have to come to terms with reality. And the reality was, I was not about to make it. Let me tell you where I was. I was literally on that corner where that curve is, on the racetrack road.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was on the corner. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it. I went over to a side by a pole, and I just released the floods, and I was just like, okay, I just gotta let it happen.
Did anybody see you?
No. Oh. I mean, some cars probably passed, but I was just standing there. And luckily, I was wearing black pants, so it wasn't like it wasn't like the stereotypical khakis. Like, oh my god, you could see it.
Had to go in uniform. I was in uniform. You got lucky to choose your clothes.
Good thing you had your jacket.
Oh yeah.
Because you would have been just.
I had to choose though.
No one smelled anything?
I don't know. I didn't ask any questions. I left it alone.
They're just like, dang, this little boy stinks.
I was okay with that. I had to make a choice though. My jacket was not big enough to cover my front and my back. So in one way, I covered up my front or my back. I think I covered my back, and I was like hoping for the best.
So for high school.
Oh shit.
We're only on middle school. For your high school, did you have good memories in high school?
Maybe my 9th grade year. 9th grade was a good time. 10th grade year is when I think I got hit with the. I call it world trauma. Of me finding out what's going on in the world, and I was like, it just hurts me way too bad.
Oh, your eyes opened.
I wish I didn't know, to be honest. At the time, it was a bad time for me to find out about this stuff. I would have been glad to hear about it at 18, but when I got hit with it, it was when I started losing sleep. I think that's because I was on Twitch all night. But yeah, I was on Twitch all night. But for the most part, it was like reality started hitting me. It was like, this world is kind of messed up. The people, not the world, the people in the world are messed up. And it was like, dang, bro.
Can you imagine the kids growing up right now? It's like, oh my god, I love the celebrity. They're what? Like every single day.
Does anybody really love a celebrity at this point? Like if you grew up like around this time and you say you love a celebrity, they're instantly finding out like they can't love them forever. Unless they're like a gangster rapper, because like if they're a gangster rapper, you ain't gonna get. You
know what you sign up for.
You already know. Oh, whatchamacallit just got take it. Whatchamacallit pulled over. He had guns in the car. Free my dude, bro. He shot a dude, bro. Can you still release a song though?
Hey.
That's all I gotta worry about.
Free my boy. Would you say high school fit your expectations of high school?
No. No.
I mean, for me, I was growing up with like High School Musical, and I thought it was gonna be a
break out the song and dance.
I mean, I got a little sliver of it but that's only because of the magnet program I was in. Like, they were already into the arts and stuff, and then I went to broadcasting arts. So I'm really glad I did that, and I got to learn a lot of skills that I'm using today.
Would you have changed schools if you could?
if there's a school offering, like, more of what I was learning in that school, maybe I would regret, like, not meeting the people that I met. But, I mean, better Photoshop skills, guys. I don't know.
Better Photoshop skills?
The clubs were fun, too.
But then you would have never met Tanae.
Or you.
I mean, you would have met me. Depending on the situation. But yeah, you would have met me.
Maybe. But I definitely wouldn't have met Tanae or the other guys. Was high school fun for you?
I mean, sometimes. It was funny. I think, on top of depression, I was doing my little social experiments, seeing what people would do. In certain situations. I was there as like a third party of sorts. I would be the fly on the wall, hearing all the information. Sure, the information would never be told to anybody, but I was learning it because, like, it was funny.
That explains a lot.
I found out.
No.
Oh my gosh! I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna say her name, but I found out some interesting stuff about. It's not something that she kept secret, but like not secret, but she told she kind of told the class because I think she was speaking loud enough for earshot. But a substitute was in one day and she told what type of stuff she was into.
Oh, that's nice. Discovering our young bodies.
Some adult videos. I found that she likes guy, but that's not important right now.
Whoa. I mean, there was a lot of that stuff going on in middle school.
That was high school.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's like 10th grade for me.
10th grade?
I don't think people know that I know certain things, actually.
I mean, that's everyone, though. You never know what people know, and they never know what you know. But I think we just live in the comfort that we only let people know what we want them to know. But that's just not reality. But high school for me was pretty fun. I've got a lot of, like, finalizing experiences before I became this new version of Aaliyah.
I mean, there was a couple things before this new version, because there was a new version, there's new version, there's the newest new version.
I told you about the chapters, okay? Right now we're in, like, the Renaissance. Not to steal from Beyonce, but it is a Renaissance chapter for a lot of people where they're just kind of, like, saying, this is the life that I want to live, you know?
Do you want to talk about your high school Republican views?
Oh, yeah. Before it comes out.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like growing up, I'm very happy I got to explore with my political ideologies. Because both sides suck, and we could take good and bad from both sides. I think that's the most neutral way to say it. You're not always gonna agree with everything that one person says. I mean, you don't even agree with, like, individually wise, you can't agree with one person's actions, you know? So,
question.
Yes.
What was your love life back in high school?
Let's just say, I won Biggest Flirt of 2018 with no competition. And I was secretly nominated by I don't know who. Still, I don't know.
They know. Whoever did it, they know.
I feel like that was some slick shit. You calling me out about something? I didn't do anything.
That's always your statement.
Okay, so
I don't make the rules. I didn't do anything.
Came in with with middle school boyfriend, left with high school boyfriend, now with you. I liked, like, meeting people and trying to figure out what I wanted in a relationship. We're going to do a whole episode about relationships, so no worries. We can dive into that.
Oh, goodness.
Bring your questions. I know you have them.
Some here, some there.
How was your love life in high school?
I don't think you can call it a love life, because I didn't go out with anybody. My high school experience was almost no different from my middle school. The only difference is that I talked more and got to know a little bit more people.
I can't imagine you in middle school.
Bro, I was nothing but like a droplet of water in the sea, because you would not notice me. Not unless you actually saw me in class and you just heard me on one of the days I just chose to like speak up and speak my mind. It's like, oh shoot, that's Watson. All right, and then you go back to what you're doing.
I can't imagine, because you now, I feel like you're a whole nother person.
I was the quiet kid, but I was like I was the quiet kid that not the creepy one, not the one that probably holds his 9 in the bag, but I was the quiet kid. Like, if you got to know me, I was pretty cool, and you'd be cool with me too.
Shout out to the quiet kids. Become their friends. They're cool like Watson.
But whatchamacallit? Love life. I had crushes, but at the same time, I didn't pursue anything. I'm not gonna fake on you. The only reason that I had a crush in the first place is because I felt like I was stupid. Because I only, like, for the most part, I didn't realize that I didn't really care more about, like, what they looked like, more like their personality. I think somewhere around, like, 9th or 10th grade is when it actually...
Like, personality.
Yeah. Because, like, I'd be looking at people's face. I think... I think it was what that one girl said to me.
What?
I'm gonna leave it alone because I swear to gosh, I'd be seeing hers pop up on social media, or at least one of her friends pop up on social media, and I don't feel like it is coming back to me.
No worries.
But whatchamacallit? We rarely talked at the time, but it was like, oh, you look. I told her that you looking kind of darker today. Oh, because she was light
her?
skinned. Yeah, you look kind of darker today. I was like, you're calling me ugly? I was like,
dang.
I think you just killed my whole vibe with me. I think that's when I was like, I think I fell out.
Colorism is not cute.
And that's when I realized I think I really do like personality better, because a personality, even if you're like a 6 or a 7, a good personality will drop you in the 8 category. It works for a lot of dudes and it still works for a lot of women too. I can't even fake like it's not a thing.
So we're rating women now?
Hey, shoot.
So, me right now, did you have a crush on me in middle school?
You right now?
Like my personality.
Like your personality in middle school, or this personality you have?
Both. Judge them both. Judge them both.
Probably, if I was still younger me, probably not, but we could still be friends. If you were...
Which one? For middle school?
Right now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, but I think we would have... we would have probably... You probably took me out of my shell, and I probably would have been a lot worse, but grew up to be the person I am now.
A lot worse?
Yeah, because the only thing holding me back, and the only thing that still, I think, holds me back is my my hesitation and my insecurities. And that was the main reason why I didn't talk as much, but when at certain days, I just had this weird spike where I just would like to talk. But I feel like you would have took me out of it, and it's like... I'm gonna start messing with everybody. It's not like I was causing harm, bodily harm. It's not like I was causing much harm all the time, but I think I would have liked you back then. Small crushes, but I had a crush on almost everybody that I met because I was just trying to figure out if she's okay with it, I'm okay with it. But I would just be crushing on you the whole year probably.
Oh, that's so cute. I still can't imagine you as middle school Watson. I would say, if you were really being your devious mischievousness, I don't know, bro. I would have to fight you or something, and then we'll be friends.
Oh, like how we started.
I didn't fight you.
I mean, we butt heads.
That's because you were probably still on your little mischief mode, not listening to the instructions I gave you. I was joking.
You see? We wouldn't have worked out. We wouldn't have worked out.
Look, I'm glad I got to meet you during my high school life.
I think we met each other at the right time for a good reason.
I think so too, because you wouldn't have liked me. Did
you say that?
I'm telling you, you would have been hurt.
I'm not gonna lie.
You would have got hurt.
Why is that?
Because I was up to no good. The battery died.
But it was green. How long have we been doing this? For an hour?
That was a reflection of our school. How'd you like it? We went through a lot.
I'm not even done. The memories are flooding back into me as we speak. I was truly inappropriate. Oh my gosh! It wasn't fifth grade where I started. Oh my gosh!
Watson's realizing he's been a menace since childbirth.
It was an accident.
An accident?
It was an accident that may have happened in elementary and middle school, but it was an accident nonetheless.
Inappropriate.
Yes.
But thank you again for watching. Sorry that the camera died. Hopefully this audio quality will give you a bit more of what a real podcast would be. And follow all our channel social medias at hialiyah_. Follow the Daisy Duo Slumber Party at Daisy Duo. And make sure you stay tuned for next video. See you guys later. Bye!